The Johnstown Flood. Meet the Johnstown Flood of 1889. The disaster that swept away a whole town in minutes. Johnstown, Pennsylvania sat in a valley surrounded by mountains. Above it loomed the South Fork Dam. The dam held back Lake Conemaugh, wealthy. Industrialists used the lake as a private retreat. Warnings about the dam's safety were ignored. On May 31st, 1889, heavy rain pounded the region. The lake rose higher and higher. By afternoon, the dam cracked. At 3:10 p.m., the South Fork Dam collapsed. A wall of water roared down the valley. Some say it moved faster than a train. It carried trees, houses, and people in its path. 37 miles of destruction followed. Johnstown stood directly in its way. Within minutes, the town was underwater. Homes were ripped from their foundations. Bridges clogged with wreckage turned into deadly dams. People tried to flee, but the wave was too fast. Some clung to debris, swept for miles. Others sought shelter in attics. Trapped as waters rose, fires broke out in the wreckage. Flames consumed survivors stuck in debris piles. More than 2,100 lives were lost. Entire families vanished in the flood. Bodies were found as far as 350 miles downstream. Survivors described the sound as thunder and cannon fire. The death toll made it America's worst disaster of the century. Relief efforts came quickly. Clara Barton and the Red Cross arrived to help. It was their first major U.S. disaster mission. Tents and food were brought for survivors. The scale of destruction shocked the nation. Questions about the dam's owners spread. No one was ever held legally responsible. Blame fell on greed and negligence. The South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club dissolved. Quietly, Johnstown rebuilt. But scars remained. Memorials honor the dead. Stories of survival amaze readers. One baby floated to safety on a mattress. A man rode a horse through the flood to warn neighbors. Another clung to a train car until rescue. The flood entered American memory as a warning. It showed what happens when warnings are ignored. It revealed the risks of unchecked industry and wealth. Johnstown endured more floods later, but none as deadly. Today, the Johnstown Flood is remembered in museums, and the disaster stands as a grim lesson in human cost.